Welcome back here on the stream. I love comcast. I make comcast with absolute passion because of this. Frame drops are brutal. And by frame drops, I mean packet loss. It happens. In any case, back in the action, as you can see, Elder Titan going to drop here. We're going to miss about 1 minute and 30 seconds of the action if you guys are watching on the live stream.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Now Jakiro going to get taken down. Shadow Demon proving his uses here as they start turning this around. TA still just so brutal right now, soloing things like a champion, pushing lanes like crazy. And this is a bad day to be the Sultans of Salsa. It's 20-7 right now. 12,000 gold, 7.5k XP advantage for MMC right now, and they're continuing to push things down. Bristleback trying to split push through this. Tiny going back to deal with them, and Bristle's just able to run out of this, but split push is going to happen as we do see MMC pushing down the bot T2 tower. Templar Assassin leading the charge here. She has snowballed out of control as it stands right now. Roshan has been taken. She has Aegis, and right now is a crucial time for the Sultans of Salsa. Disruption coming out on said TA. Gonna try and turn this back around. Fraction gets worn off. Dealing whatever they can. The Disruptor comes in, and now TA trying to just actually just staying in the fight, period. Refraction comes out once again, still chasing after. In comes Ogre Magi. Stun comes out, Jakiro now taking damage. In comes the Magma Pyre. There's the kinetic field as well. Aegis gets popped. They're trying to turn this around. Ogre Magi still here. Disruptor or Shadow Demon goes down. TA now has to back out of here as fast as she can. Refraction comes in. She melts dust. Oh, the brutal dust. One crit. The Jakiro goes down though, and dropping the TA almost instantaneously. Just absolutely brutal on the parts of MMC. On the bright side, the Sultans of Salsa were able to stop their bot T2 tower from being pushed. They're going to have a few moments to breathe, as that is Aegis gone. That is Templar Assassin down. That's 30 seconds where they can breathe easy, knowing that the enemy team is not going to be bashing down their door, trying to brutally murder them. In any case, now in the top lane, Elder Titan having a tiny trying to come into lane. Bristleback in the jungle, just farming wherever he can. And indeed, this Bristleback is still the saving grace right now for the Sultans of Salsa with his Vanguard. He is certainly looking like the only redemption that's going to happen here. Sultan's just looking for whatever farm they can right now, and map control for them right now is not something they exactly have. They have ward vision, they've got Great River ward vision, they've got their defensive jungle vision. Right now, I mean, this is just brutality right for this moment, realistically. It's simply along the lines of they have lost so much map control. The gold graph is going against them heavily. The XP graph thankfully turned around because of their last fight. So they're still in this game. They have the capability to stay in this game, but they need to play it immaculately. They need to win team fights like no tomorrow. They need to control towers. They need to defend their towers. They need to control the rhythm of this match, and the TA is back, and that TA wants blood. She lost Aegis. She lost her life, and she wants you to die knowing that you killed her. And now they go in. They get the trap on DK, actually. 1 crit, 2 crit, 5 shot almost. TA gonna get glimpsed back. Now the Disruptor is trying to get away from this angry Tiny chasing him. Magma Pyre comes in. Disruption comes in. Just that little bit of damage. DK goes down. Now they're chasing again. TA leading the charge. Kira's taking so much damage. There's the Soul Catcher as well. Not the Soul Catcher, but the Shadow Poison coming out. And it looks like now this top T2 tower not going to stand any chance. It's going to drop like a rock. Is kind of an evil understatement to say what it is, because I mean it is kind of made of rocks. But in any case, top T2 tower going down. A nice stomp from Elder Titan. Will the World Splitter catch? No, it will not. No one's going to get caught by that. Instead, they're just going to start pushing forward once again. Bristleback trying to get away from this angry TA who can push this creep wave very aggressively, very quickly. Snot comes in, Bristleback going in indeed. Are they looking for a kill? Dust comes out, they see the TA now. She goes down instantly. Brutal. TA, when she loses her meld, when that dust comes out, she stands no chance in this instance. She has to play so carefully with that out on the field. And now Sultans of Salsa, they have a chance. They really do. They may have lost the top T2 tower, but they got the TA kill. Ogre Magi comes in, Elder Titan taking damage. There's the Ice Path from Jakiro, trying to turn this back around. Can he get the stomp off? He's going for it. He does! He gets a 3-person sleep from that, and they try to turn this back around. Shadow Demon goes down. Glimpse, a beautiful glimpse. Ogre Magi, you're not out there anymore, bro. And now you're going to go down, as indeed Dust comes out. Ogre Magi try to run away. They rotate instead, going after the Bounty Hunter. He's got Dust on him. Not for long. They're still going after him. He's trying to die to neutrals, and it's not going to happen. Bristle with the final kill confirmed will get that Bounty Hunter. That is a 3-for-1 loss. Ogre Magi comes in once again, gets a nice multicast onto that DK, and instead both sides just going to back off. And a Yules coming out for Bristleback. Oh, Bristleback, were you not tanky in the first place? Well, in any case, now he has some lockdown, as well as goo. Oh dear. And now the TA is trying to split push this bot lane, trying to end this as early as possible, realistically, at 23-12 right now in favor of MMC. They've got a 15,000 gold advantage, a 9,000 XP advantage, but the longer this goes on, once again, it's going to be less and less in their favor unless they play it right. And this is one of those instances where if Sultans and Salsa can last into the late game, if they can last that long, they can get off the spells they need, the team fights they need more correctly, then they're going to have an okay shot at winning this match. But that's going to depend, and I mean absolutely depend, on them lasting till the late game and being able to make things happen. With that in mind, MMC, they're rather bunched up in the mid lane here, just ready to push any time. TA right back farming the jungle while these two scout things out, and indeed Elder Titan going to grab an invisibility rune and going to scout with his Astral Spirit, no less. Going to find a TA, not going to do too much. And now right back in the other direction, DK right here. Bounty Hunter goes in on him, gets the track and gets that hit, and he does have his Desolator once again. So with that in mind, Bounty Hunter is going to hit like a truck right now, but again, he has to actually hit like said truck in order to be effective. And right now, the Sultans and Salsa, they're just trying to last into the late game, and they have slowed MMC down, and right now that's exactly what they're looking to do. They should just slow MMC down, they need to stop them from pushing, and they're going to be golden as long as they do that.
Dire's bottom tower
Stomp comes out from Elder Titan trying to get a World Splitter. Does get it off on the Ogre Magi, who's going to drop like a rock. And now we do see the Bounty Hunter running away. TA comes in from the top right, gets caught out by the Elder Titan. Bristleback coming in, trying to make whatever he can happen here. Will it? Track is out. You can't really catch a tracked hero, and TA actually going to turn back around. Trap comes out, catches all three of them, goes right in. 2-shot, 3-shot, but the Glimpse able to get that TA out of there. A DD Bounty Hunter rotating in, staying right outside of tower range, and Sultans are going to retreat right into their fountain, having taken so much damage on their Disruptor, and they're going to lose whatever lane control they had at this point. Mid lane is pushing in, top lane is pushing in, and mid T2 tower is about to be the target of an angry MMC team. Not only that, but Ogre Magi TPing in mid to start heading towards said T2 tower, which did just go down. Disruption comes in. There's the Shadow Poison. There's the Soul Catcher. Bristleback goes down, and with that, that's the tank of their team. Ice Path going to catch 3. They might be initiating on this. DK goes in. There's Dragon Form. Jakiro comes in. Magnifier catching 2. Tiny standing right in. It goes down. Templar Assassin popping. BKB turns back around, trying to go in on this. She gets caught in the Ice Path, but BKB stopping that from happening. Ogre Magi there as well. The stun comes in. DK taking a lot of damage. Elder Titan gets a kill. Double kill, actually. Takes out TA. Takes out Bounty Hunter. Still going after them. Shadow's even trying to run away from this. TPing out. Will it be fast enough? Yes, it will. He's able to TP out, but Ogre Magi not going to be so lucky. He gets sleeped. Is he going to be so lucky? And indeed he is, because of the TA reinforcing. Just unbelievable that the TA presents this much of a threat right now to the Sultans of Salsa. Oh, the TA bought back. Well, time not to be here. And what happened there is just what push is the simple answer now. MNC just went for a push there, and now that's not going to happen as they try to make it happen. Bristleback going back to getting whatever farm he can, as he is level 13 compared to TA's level 16, which is brutality. I don't even need to comment on how much brutality that is. Now just getting whatever farm he can, pushing out that mid lane, and DK gonna stay near the top lane, trying to push that if need be. Ogre Magi, the lane's so far out he doesn't want to push out said lane. And now both sides are going to play it a little bit passively right now. MMC looking to either Roche or push in the lanes, and Shadow Demon is going to scout out Roche here, so there is certainly a potential for that. Ogre Magi and TA are in the top lane, however, just pushing that lane in as fast as they can. But, oh, Sultans of Salsa are rotating. They're about to get completely spotted out by this ward. They see it very obviously. Both sides flashing markers as fast as they can. Disruptor in a great position to go into Roche here. He pokes onto the low ground. He doesn't have an observer ward. He gets tracked as well. Walks right into the Shadow Demon here. Bristleback still on the high ground doing Ancients. And Shadow Demon, why would you walk into that? He goes down. Bounty Hunter rotates in, going after the Jakiro instead. Do they see the bounty? No, they see the Bristle. They find said Bristle. In comes the nuke, and Bounty Hunter for the kill confirmed. They turn right back around. Hey guys, it's a great time to do Roche. TA's up in the top lane. Is going to get sleep. DK's still here, trying to deal as much damage to her as possible. World Splitter going to miss, and now Refraction comes in and gets popped almost immediately. Still running away. Mask of Madness gets popped, but no, an ice with a beautiful ice path from Jakiro, no less. Going to catch her in the meantime. Roche starting to drop like a rock. And with a 60-second respawn, 70-second respawn actually on the TA, it's going to be a long time until she comes back. Tiny going to be the ones to pick up the Aegis here. Now both sides realistically just trying to split push into this. Trying to make whatever they can happen, and the simple answer to that is they're doing a great job. But this is one of those instances where MMC have to play this carefully. They did just win the last team fight, but they did lose their TA. They've taken all of the T2 towers, and now it's just about pushing high ground. This is one of those instances where they had a great aggressive team early game, but we're now at the 26-minute mark, almost 27-minute mark actually, and this is where Sultans of Salsa, they can start snowballing as long as they stay in control. They don't have as many carries as they did last game, but going into the late game, having that Bristleback, that DK, that Elder Titan is going to help them out quite a bit. And I mean, Jakiro Ice Path is just always useful, period. There's no such thing as a not-so-useful Jakiro. And it looks like MMC, they're going to rotate right into the bot lane here, looking to make this push happen. And indeed, they are making said push happen as they start pushing in. TA going to rotate in, calling it out on the minimap, no less. Stomp comes out from Elder Titan. There's the toss from Tiny, goes on to the DK multicast. So much DPS, they get the final kill. Kinetic Field comes out. Tia getting caught almost directly in it. Now walks right through because of BKB. Disruptor goes down. They're chasing the Elder Titan there. Diving tower like crazy. Jakiro trying to stay under the T4 towers. Will it be enough? No, it will not. Jakiro goes down. A toss comes out from Tiny. Bristleback trying to get the final kill. The stun comes out from Tiny. Aegis gets popped. Bristleback just trying to delay the inevitable. The TA chasing gets one crit. Are we going to see a second crit? Are we? The Bristleback just running away like crazy. Turns back around. The Snot comes in. TA getting slowed down. She needs one crit. Refraction comes in. There's that crit. Is it going to be enough? The Yule Scepter. This is actually going to be really close. The Stomp. Oh, the Stomp going to be the saving grace. And indeed, TA going to go down. But in the meantime, bot T3 tower going down. Tiny is pushing in. Ogre Magi right behind. Glyph of Fortification getting used. DK coming in. There's a nice avalanche from Tiny catching two. Disruptor taking damage. There's the toss onto Siamavalis. Elder Titan going after him. Tiny solo on health, but it's simply not enough. Elder Titan taking damage. Dragon form comes out for DK. Chasing after the Ogre Magi, who's going to go down. And 4 out of 5 going to go down here for MMC.
Barracks are under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
With MMC, excuse me, having lost 4 out of 5 here, as actually that was 5 indeed. So having a full team wipe happen, they did manage to take the T3 tower, but they did not take the lane of Rax. And so this is again that instance where the Sultans of Salsa are suddenly starting to look like they have some capability in this match. The XP grab has already slowly started turning around. Gold's gonna keep doing what it's doing because it's gold. Period. gold is always more of a stable currency. It doesn't really move anywhere unless you kill towers or, I mean, you basically have to have Hand of Midas in order to make any difference on the gold graph, other than killing towers. So in this instance, we can all argue that, yes, MMC are still thoroughly in control of this match, and they are showing that they are thoroughly in control of this match. But as we head more towards that 40-minute mark, as we get further away from the laning phase in the early game, things are going to be looking a little bit better for Sultans as long as they can stay alive. And right now, they have done just that. MMC are pushing right up their mid lane. TA, what's the fear of TA? Well, apparently there's no fear on this TA. Crystal is coming out for her, plus the Mask of Madness makes her an extremely scary target. Annihilates that creep wave, pushing it onto the high ground. Going to deal just a little bit of damage to that mid T3 tower, but more importantly, up in the top lane, this could end up with a gank of some sort for MMC. They are rotating up. Elder Titan going to sleep the creep wave, actually. Both sides right outside this high ground. MMC going to stay respectfully on the low ground. Going to take out the ward from Sultans of Salsa, and it looks like right now this is one of those instances where the Sultans, they're going to sit back and try and go whatever farm they can, and MMC, they're going to look for the opportunity to push in here. Bounty Hunter is pushing top lane. TA rotating around to farm the jungle some more. Ogre Magi chasing after Disruptor, and now MMC realizes that they need some sort of advantage to push this. Ogre Magi actually missing his stun, barely not going to get that off. And that's actually interesting that he missed that. Instead, just not going to get it at all. Track comes out once again. The TA right here in mid. Going to throw out the meld and that crit hit. Stomp comes out for Elder Titan, not finding anyone, and both sides are just delaying the inevitable right now. MMC are just saying, we want to push, but we want some sort of advantage, and the Sultans are saying, we want to push too, but we want some sort of advantage. Ice Path comes in, DK taking a lot of damage, gets caught by Soul Catcher and Shadow Demon in general. Tiny comes in, not going to get that kill just yet. DK still backing up, barely not getting that kill. In comes the Bounty Hunter going way into enemy territory. Bounty Hunter goes down, Disruptor goes down, buyback from Bounty Hunter. Elder Titan goes down, TA trying to make this happen, Jakiro goes down, and indeed this might be MMC taking this. The Rax is dropping like a rock, Shadow Demon right here. Melee Rax goes down, ranged Rax not far behind, and they're looking for the GG here. Bot lane is now gone. Is there any buyback? There is no buyback here for the Sultans of Salsa. No GG yet either, though. Tiny gets caught out, taking a lot of damage. Shadow Demon going to disrupt him, take him out of the fight temporarily. Bristleback's still right here. Shadow Demon actually taking a lot of damage, but Bristleback goes down. Shadow Demon actually escapes from this. Tiny goes down, and this is not a good exchange. Elder Titan buys back. DK tries to retreat, but he goes down. And now Elder Titan just trying to save whatever he can. MMC rotating towards the mid lane, looking so strong right here. Disruptor goes down. If Elder Titan goes down, this simply must be GG. Track comes out. He's going to try and do a stomp. He manages to get the stomp off Jakiro right here. In comes the Ice Path. They could find a Bounty Hunter, and they do. They find a TA too, actually. That's incredible. And Shadow Demon just falls back, not going to get that mid T3 tower, and what was quickly escalating straight into a GG push for MMC is going to immediately turn around and give the Sultans yet another chance for redemption. In any case, still absolutely brutal right now for Sultans of Salsa to try and deal with this. Just winning these team fights for them seems to be one of the largest challenges they can possibly deal with, and right now it simply is, unfortunately. I mean, the Elder Titan sleep combined with Ice Path from Jakiro, it's a lot of effective, but it's certainly going to be interesting to say the least. And right now it looks like another phone call coming out, and I personally don't know. Looking towards the late game here, I think, Sultans of Salsa, I still think they have a chance to win this. I still think they have the capability that they can certainly do this, and my only opinion with this is simply that it's going to be up to MMC. MMC need to be the ones to finish this. They can't just look for opportunities anymore. They need to get in there, especially the lane of racks down. They're the ones who need to make this happen. And if MMC aren't going to do that, then Sultans of Salsa will certainly have an opportunity as we start heading into the late game here. And that's exactly what the Sultans are looking to do as we start going later into
Radiant's
this.
top tower is under attack.
Both sides playing around in mid right now. They're getting chased away by said Ogre Magi. It is 38-26 right now in favor of MMC. 30,000 gold advantage and a 15k XP advantage for MMC. Elder Titan Stomp coming out, not going to find anyone, but a glimpse from Disruptor. Able to put the Ogre Magi right back in that connect field and able to get the kill confirmed. TA about to respawn, Bounty Hunter right behind, and now Ogre Magi down for 50 seconds. And this is going to be more political posturing from MMC as they try to push the lanes in once again. And in the meantime, Sultans of Salsa really just looking to get whatever lane control and map control they can right now. Roche still not up. Oh, sorry. Roche still not up, and indeed it looks like, I mean, MMC just going to start rotating back onto the Sultan side of the map. Bounty Hunter leading the charge here. And it looks like, I mean, Bristleback, both sides, there isn't really much to talk about right now. Both sides are being kind of passive. Sultans realize that there is a lot of MMC heading their way. Tiny actually gets caught out. He's going to get caught directly in a World Splitter. The disruption comes just a few moments too late. He's going to take all of the damage from that. DK right here pops BKB. A single toss dealing so much damage to Elder Titan. Now he needs to back up. Ogre Magi coming in here looking for whatever he can. Bristleback pursuing the Shadow Demon. In the meantime, on the high ground is Elder Titan still running away. Ice Path comes in, Shadow Demon goes down, but now Bristleback gets caught up. They need to save this Bristleback. He's tanky, but he's not tanky enough. They need to keep him alive. He goes down. Where is the TA? The TA is, well, still in this fight actually, and both sides trying to make this happen. Tiny and Shadow Demon right here, and TA looking to push this mid lane. T3 tower now going to start taking damage. Sultans of Salsa realize what's happening now, but the T3 tower is already taking damage. Buyback comes out from the Bristleback. There's the glyph, a TPN from said Bristleback as well. Elder Titan right there. Trap comes in from TA, and they're going to catch the Bristle straight in. Is it enough? The T3 tower is still taking damage. Elder Titan's right there if we need to use it. There's the Stomp. TA not going to get away. Bloodlust comes in from the Ogre Magi. They turn around. She's going to man mode Bristleback. Can she do it? In comes the Jakiro Ice Path. They're trying to turn the ground. BKB gets popped on the TA. The last hit goes in and she goes down. Ogre Magi in the meantime trying to back out of here instead. Going to go down. Oh, it's such an interesting team fight to say the least. I mean, they're certainly getting the kills. They didn't get the tower in this case. But in all instances, to look at this, I mean, they forced a buyback. They got the Bristleback to buy back. They lost the TA, but they lost more heroes. And Bounty Hunter's going to catch out the Disruptor and then stand there for a few moments. Glory to the Bounty Hunter, I guess.
Radiant's middle tower.
Bristleback is falling back. Roshan is indeed online. And by online, I do mean alive. Bounty Hunter is here, and there is a magic stick in Roche, and that's an apparently that's an important detail in some form or another. Magic sticks, they cost 300 gold or so. In fact, they probably don't even cost 300 gold, so they're probably not that important to think about. In any case, now mid lane going to get cleared. Top lane already pushing in. Bot lane still pushing in due to the lack of racks there. And it looks like Shadow Demon now rotating towards Roshan. Does not have a gem, no invisidetection period, so Sultans of Salsa very clearly going to spot out. There's a Shadow Demon here. Also just backed off. Oh, if that had actually been something threatening, I should have said, oh, instead it's just a bounty hunter getting tossed to him by the Tiny, and now the Tiny rotates in, looking for the kill on that Bristleback, going right past him. A nice avalanche catching that Bristleback, and a huge crit. That's a 1k crit. World Splitter going to catch him. Ah, Daedalus, you deal so much damage. Fire Blast comes in from the Ogre Magi. In comes the TA. No BKB as of yet. A nice toss throwing the Ogre Magi in there. Looks like he's going to Bloodlust himself. turn right back around, going onto the high ground. DK gets caught up by the Avalanche. There's the toss as well. Buyback from the Olden Titan. A nice kill on that DK. BKB goes off on the Tiny. BKB on the TA as well. Going after the Jakiro now. A nice stun. Going to keep that TA in place temporarily, but Bristleback in a bad position trying to go into the T4 towers. No chance they get slowed down. Plus he's tracked. He goes down. Ice Path comes out, catching 3 right under Fountain, but it's simply not enough. Disruptor goes down, and they are getting Fountain camped right now. This is no longer, and GG is going to get called by the Sultans of Salsa. Just dear lord, brutal beyond all reasoning, and indeed that is going to end. Just absolutely brutal. MMC proving that they know how to play the aggressive early game here, and that is exactly what's going to happen here. They are going to show that this is why they choose lineups like this that can be so aggressive in the early game. And I mean, Sultans of Salsa, they're great at responding in other cases, but in this instance, they just could not respond effectively to the aggression from MMC. They just could not respond to this. Their lockdown was adequate. They got Bristleback. They had defensibility. They had counter push. The one thing is they just couldn't respond to these 5-man pushes from MMC, and by the time they could, it was already too late. The TA had snowballed out of control, and then they just came in time and time again, and once the Tiny came online, things just became deadly beyond all belief. And overall, that was just an amazing game, and I have to say that was a lot of fun. So that was MMC against Sultans of Salsa. So guys, looks like we are going to be going on to either another match later this week or next week for that matter. My name has been Panksters, and I hope you will tune in once again in the future. Thank you.